It's been a fairly quiet but rather cloudy Wednesday for many, but how's it looking as we approach the weekend? Join me later to find out. Hello again. Hope you've all had a lovely day so far. Well, the weather has been fairly quiet across the country throughout today, and we are expecting more of the same as we go through the next couple of days because high pressure is still dominating, albeit quite a cloudy high at times, but it should be staying largely dry. That is until we reach the weekend. So in the short term, as I say, high pressure dominating. It's blocking weather systems working their way towards us, keeping us largely dry. But you can see as we edge towards Saturday, that high pressure will pull out of the way, and that's going to allow low pressure to sweep in off the Atlantic, eventually bringing some stronger winds and some outbreaks of rain too. But before we get to that, plenty of calm weather still around, and as we go through tonight, a mix of cloud and clear skies. Now, because we've got those light winds tonight mixed with those clear skies, we're going to see a few pockets of mist and fog in places, and it could turn a little chilly out there too. Temperatures could get as low as around 5 degrees. So a bit of a nippy start for some on Thursday morning. Quite grey, gloomy out there to begin with. That will lift, and then hopefully we'll get to see a little bit of brightness. But overall, it will be quite a cloudy day, but it should be staying mostly dry. The winds are light, so if we do get any sunshine, not feeling too bad out there. Highs 14 or 15 degrees. 15 is 59 in Fahrenheit. And then looking further ahead towards Friday, well, we've still got the influence of this area of high pressure. As I say, there were lots of cloud. That cloud might be thick enough for a few spots of drizzle, but for most of us it will be dry. And then the weekend, well, those winds will be strengthening, and then outbreaks of rain arriving for some of us on Sunday. Bye-bye. Hello and a very good afternoon to you. So for many of us, it's been a quiet but a rather cloudy Wednesday for many, and this kind of weather is going to continue as we go through the next couple of days at least. That's because we've got high pressure. It's continuing to dominate across the UK. The only downside about this high is there is a lot of cloud trapped beneath it, and that's what's given us those fairly grey and gloomy skies. Now, as we move on through the rest of this evening and tonight, it's a mix of cloud and clear skies. Now, of course, we've got light winds, so light winds and clear skies do allow pockets of mist and fog to form too, and that's going to take temperatures down to around 7 degrees. So a bit of a chilly start first thing on Thursday. Could be quite grey and gloomy out there to begin with, and once again there will be a lot of cloud as we go through the day, but for most of us it will be staying dry, and hopefully we'll get to see a little bit of brightness as we move through the afternoon. Those winds remaining light, and temperatures there staying around average. Highs up to around 15 degrees. 15 is 59 in Fahrenheit. And then it's another cloudy but mostly dry day on Friday, and then things start to change as we go through the weekend. The winds start to strengthen on Saturday, outbreaks of rain arriving for most on Sunday. Bye-bye. Hello then. So a bit of a murky start to the day for many of us, and we do have one or two showers around at times, but for most it should stay dry as we go through the day, and hopefully we'll get to see a little bit of brightness at times. The winds are light today, and we're expecting highs between 14 and 16 degrees. Bye-bye. Hello there. We'll have a bit of a grey, gloomy start to Thursday. Hopefully we'll get to see a little bit of brightness at times as we go through the day. It should be staying largely dry, give or take a few spots of light drizzle in places. The winds are light today, and we're expecting a top temperature at around 15 or 16 degrees. Bye-bye.